Hey everyone, it's your girl Sierra. Welcome back to my channel. So it is the time of the month again. Actually, it is the time of the month again. Oh my god. I woke up today in so much pain. Like, so much pain, guys. You don't even understand. If you're a girl, you understand. But if you're a guy, then you don't understand the pain that a woman feels when it's the time of the month for her. Anyways, we're not talking about a period. We're talking about my favorites for the month of June. So, the category that I decided to choose for June is all things like music related, all things like YouTube channels that I've been watching, stuff like that. So, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and start with Hulu. I have been watching Hulu like every day. I've been watching The Last Ship. I think it was the first season, I'm not sure. It was like 10 or 12 episodes. That show is amazing. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. It's basically like kind of like a plague makes like the world, like the freaking world, like go extinct. The only people that can save it, like with a cure, is a ship. What are they called? Navies, I think that's what they are. I don't know. Okay, but the ship basically is a crew, or like a team, anyways, and there's like a scientist on there or whatever, and they're basically like the last people for hope to find a cure for the plague that is basically like struck out the world. So it's really interesting and I like it a lot. Check it out. Also on Hulu, I've been watching American Horror Story. I have already seen the first and the second season, so I decided to watch the third season, which is The Witches. I love it. I think that one's my favorite one. That one and the first one. I really didn't like the second season. It was kind of disturbing. I mean, American Horror Story is kind of disturbing. I will say that in general, it's just a very disturbing show. But the second season, I wasn't feeling it. That one. Also on Hulu, Vikings. I freaking love that show. It is basically about the Vikings. It's not a documentary. It's like, I don't want to compare it to like Game of Thrones because I've never seen Game of Thrones, but it's kind of like that like setting basically where it takes place in their time and it's them, and I believe it's Scandinavia. Literally it is awesome because one, you've got the action, you've got the Vikings in there, and then another thing that I thought was interesting was the part that religion plays a part in the actual show. I think the guy, he's like a Christian or like a Catholic, and then the Vikings are, I don't know what their religion is called, but they believe in the god Odin and like Freyr and Loki. So it's actually the religion is honestly, it's really interesting. I want to tell you one thing that they do. It's every 9 years they make a sacrifice to their gods because they have more than one god. Oh my god. There was this one episode where basically they had a traitor, and so to basically punish and kill the traitor off, they did the eagle, or like bald eagle, which is a sort of torture method to kill the person. And it was I know this is a beauty channel, guys, but honestly, like, I do watch TV and I'm interested in gruesome stuff sometimes. But anyways, the Vikings, they believe their like heaven is Valhalla, which is basically like their heaven, and the torture method that they have is like the bald eagle, and what they do is the person that they're going to torture is basically tied up, and he's basically held up by his own knees, and the person that will torture him is going to take an axe and basically just axe out his back. And then once that's done, he's going to like literally pull out his ribs and like open them up like an eagle on the back. I know, I'm sorry, this is disgusting, but it's just like, it's really gory and it's kind of, I just find it interesting. There's action, there's religion, there's love, not a lot of it, but there's still love. It's kind of badass at the same time. So if you're interested in stuff like that, watch that show. I absolutely love that show. Okay, so onto some apps that I really like. So if you guys saw the video that I did on how to create your own YouTube channel banner, you would see that I used a website, and it's Pixlr. Pixlr is actually an app as well. I found the app first before I found the website, and the app is honestly incredible. Pixlr is basically a photo editing app, but the thing about it is that it's so cool because you can do different things. You can crop it and stuff, and you can add little like filters and borders and stuff, and you can add text and stickers. So basically, like if I give you an example, there's a filter on Pixlr that you might want, and it's called Ingrid. So you click Ingrid, but inside Ingrid there's like 10 other Ingrids you can choose from, which is really cool. Also, if you don't want to edit the photo, or if you've already edited your photo, you also get the option to make a collage. And again, the collage options are really wide. The templates that they give you is pretty wide in the variety that you get. And you also have Pixlr Editor online, which is kind of like a Photoshop. More of this is the one that I actually used to create my YouTube channel banner. This is the one where you get to edit more. This is great for like creating logos, creating your YouTube channel. Filters on that one as well. And there's also another version. There's 3 versions of it. I don't use the last version, but I do use the Pixlr Express and Pixlr Editor. So I really do love those. If you guys haven't used those, check them out both online and through the App Store. Alright, so another app that I've been using a lot lately is Toddy's app that she created, or Glam Life Ruru. She created an app, and it's kind of like, I kind of want to say that kind of like an Instagram a little bit maybe. You can upload your pictures, you interact with other people, you share your favorite products, things of that sort, and you guys get updated on her videos that she uploads. She actually uploads herself there too. I've seen some of her pictures that she's uploaded, and it's just a really great app. It's a nice community to be in, especially because it's like an all beauty community. And then the last app that I've been using, I actually haven't been using it a lot like this past month, but I've used it a lot in the past, and it's Yapum. I just thought I was going to mention it because I did re-download it because I want to start using it again. And Yapum is basically a app, or even it's online too, and it's basically you share a product or brand, whatever, something, you give your opinion whether you like it or you don't like it, you rate it, and then you receive coins, and then once you collect enough coins you can trade that for money. Basically, it's a app or a website to make money, kind of like Opinion Outpost. I actually have tried Opinion Outpost, and honestly I didn't really like it. It's freaking time consuming, and a lot of the time I couldn't take the surveys because apparently I wasn't qualified, which that was annoying. And I just don't really go on Opinion Outpost anymore. I don't really go on those sites very much. I like to use my phone. So that's great that Yapum is actually an app that I can do from my phone rather than having to get online and upload my pictures through the computer. It's so much easier because I can just snap the picture on Yapum and just kind of do it from there. Alright, so now I'm just going to go into some YouTube channels that I've been loving lately. First, Kathleenlights. I found her like 2 or 3 months ago. I honestly don't even know how I found her, but I found her. For some reason, I just clicked on a video and I just love her voice and just vibe that she gives off. I just love it. I go on binges just watching videos of her sometimes, and I just love her. I absolutely adore her. I also really like Hey-Gorgeous. Her name is Chloe. She is a New Zealand like beauty blogger, vlogger, whatever you want to call her, or whatever she calls herself. And I actually noticed her because she had commented on a video of mine, and you know, normally I will go back and I'll look at my comments and just read through the things, and I'll check out people's profiles to see, you know, if they make videos too or not. And I had noticed, you know, like I went and I clicked on her and she makes videos, and I started watching her videos. I subscribed, and I really like her. Like, I don't know, there's just something about when she's like talking to the camera that I'm just like really like, I'm really paying attention to when she's talking. Normally I would play people's videos in the background if I'm cleaning my room or, you know, doing chores. I'll just listen to people, but with her I actually like to sit down and make sure that I'm taking in what she's saying, just because the way she talks, I don't know, it's just the way she talks and the way she like expresses herself through the camera. I just really like to watch her videos. Last beauty guru blogger girl that I love to watch is Kayla. I believe it's KaylasBeautyLife. At first, I would kind of just play her stuff and just kind of listen, and I don't know, she kind of grew on me. I like her watching her videos because she kind of makes them go quick, as where I just talk and talk and talk. But she knows how to get to the point. She just has a really sweet personality, and I think she really interacts with her subscribers well. And yeah, she's just a person that I find myself wanting to watch. And then the last one that I have is an actual music channel. This is no copyright sounds. When did I find this? I found this past month, and this is like what a lot of the beauty gurus are using. So like Nikki Tutorials, Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, they are using this music. And the reason I found it through Nikki's description box, she had linked it. And no copyright sounds is great because I had been using the YouTube library music, which honestly, let's be for real, it's not the best. But I mean, you know, sometimes you can find a good one. But NCS is great because you get a free download of the song, and all that they ask is that you link their channel and that you link their information and just, you know, put that in the description box. And which I feel like, oh my god, that is amazing. It's so generous of them to create, you know, music and then distribute it out to other YouTubers and then just in return link us. It's amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and play some of the songs that I really like have fallen in love with. So let's go ahead and do that. So this first one that I'm going to play is Cartoon, and this is Why We Lose.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do.
This one is She Got Me Like.
The eyes that'll make you think. Yes, I know it's nowhere.
The other great thing about NCS is with all the songs that they have, they actually like color code them. So for each like video, say it's purple, it'd be under this like category. I'm gonna show you one last one. This one is really interesting. It's like it's like saxophone-y. I don't know, it's so cool. I like it. I found this a couple months ago. AllAboutAmber. She did a cover, which I absolutely love. She did like struggle in the beginning of the cover. She did write that because she couldn't find the like beat. But after she did, I just love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that. That's her right there. Can you see her? Okay, there you go. Don't you like it?
But it's 23. I'm thinking about how.
She's incredible. Check her out. I'll link her down below. Alright, I'm just gonna show you guys that. I will make sure to leave everything that I talked about below, and even if I find, like if I come up with something that I forgot to mention, I will link it all below. I absolutely love watching all these channels, these songs, these people, these shows. This is just what I've literally been obsessed with this past month, and probably even before this past month. I just gathered everything and I just shoved it in your face. So take it. Well, you don't gotta take it. That's so rude. But anyways, like my butt cheeks and my thighs are sweating right now because of the summer heat. It is freaking hot right now, so I got to go. I will see you guys all in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.